Hi everyone, it's Rachel from Sweet and Simple Home, and today I wanted to share with you my sort of winter home decor tour. I've taken down all my Christmas things and spruced up my house. We are in the midst of influenza, so you won't see my face in this video, but I wanted to show you my home, show you around, and show you how I'm approaching a sort of scaled back look for the remainder of the winter. So here in my living room, this is my new rug in action. I showed you guys this. I got this for my birthday from my husband, and I'll link to that video. But I just have the living room set up as per usual in here, and I kept up my pine cone wreath that I made, and I'll link to that DIY. This just turned out so good, and I love that I can leave it up, you know, basically all winter and through the fall. My couch is pretty much the same with the red blanket and the pillows, but I switched out what's in that basket. I have my husband's grandmother's Mother Goose book, and then this cute music near and far book that a subscriber sent to me. Thank you again. I just love the colors on that. And this sweet little basket here. The clock and the sign are the same. I get questions about this sign a lot. I made this several years ago out of a cutting board we removed from our first home when we renovated the kitchen. And I've added some tissue to my decor just because we have the flu right now. So coasters for tea and tissue are a must during the winter, right? So over in my dining space, I've opted to leave my chalkboard just blank and go with that like free open space for now. And I'm actually really loving it. I'll probably add a quote about love in February, but right now I'm just going for that really clean look. And up here I added my little heart banner I made last year. I'll try to link to that as well. It's just vintage sheet music that I've cut little hearts out of and attached to some twine above my sweet little baby's faces there. And then my table, I went with, again, a more simple look. I've got these little faux flowers from Joann's and some milk glass. And my friend made this tray, and I whitewashed it to have a little bit more of a lighter look. So there's that. On my clipboards, I hung up 2 pieces of vintage sheet music. I have this one and the Robin's Return. Even though the robin hasn't returned yet, we are hopeful that the robin will return soon. And I love the bird on the snow with that pretty blue color that you know I love. So I'm enjoying those together. I think they kind of coordinate nicely. So coming into my kitchen now, I scaled back this look quite a bit, and I do have some plans for this space. We're hoping to use this as more of an extended pantry soon. We're making more and more of our foods from scratch, so we have more and more food allergies surfacing in our home. So I think that we will get some large jars for here, but for now, since we don't have those large jars yet, I have scaled back to only my absolute favorite pieces, and pieces that are functional as well as beautiful. I'm reading the book The Cozy Minimalist right now, and it's really been inspiring me. Over here, my sister Lizzie gave this to me, or we swapped. I gave her some of my stuff, and I took this. I love it. It fits so perfect over those hooks, does it not? And then I have my aprons, and my sweet little girl is getting into embroidery, and she made this for me. It says Mom and Dad with a heart. I thought that was cute. Right there. Clive's awake from his nap. So Clive just came up the stairs from his nap, but I'll just try to quickly finish. I put this poem. This is taken from a book that belonged to my husband's grandmother, and I just thought that was perfect for this time of year. And then for this top picture, I commissioned my favorite local artist, my daughter Molly, to draw me a winter scene. So over in my little baking corner, it looks about the same. Just pulled out the Christmas decor, but I did keep my poinsettia as it's alive and doing well. I have put it in this little milk glass piece that I love, and I'm going to keep it while it's alive, even though it's not Christmas anymore. I think it's still really pretty. And then around my window, I scaled back to only my favorite milk glass pieces, plus a few other pieces that I use often, like this copper pitcher and these little blue teacups. But there's the blue teacups here and on down. My coffee station is the most scaled back I think that I've ever had it. And that's because we just have so many little bits and pieces now that it was starting to look really cluttered here. And we grind our coffee now, and I was having to pull that out and put it back every time we used it, which is at least once a day. So I actually moved a lot of that stuff to this drawer. And so we have, I bought this for the kids with the influenza. I thought it'd be nice to have another option for a hot drink with sore throats. We have our backup coffee and our Civic Roasters coffee, which I've shared quite a bit here on my channel. This holds my favorite tea, as you can tell. It's almost gone. Need to get some more of that. And this is the Sleepy Time tea that my husband enjoys. The accessories to our coffee grinder, and if we have excess ground coffee, we keep it in here. Our disposable filters, and then back there is our metal coffee filter for our pour over. So that's working really well. That's actually working better for us than having it all out and about here and jammed all together. So we just have my teapot and our grinder and our pour over. And I have all this stuff linked in my Amazon store, which is down below if you are curious. So there you have it. There is my very scaled back, very light look for the winter. Let me know in the comments down below if you have any questions about where I got things or anything of that sort. And I will be back with more soon.